Hi, and welcome to another Chili Chun World's Hottest, where we will use the help of the Last Dab Reduxx, the Pepper X infused hot sauce made famous by Sean Evans in First We Feast, and the man Roy Graham's horrifically terrifying Jigsaw pepper powder. And we're gonna make one of my favorite warm weather snacks. So, welcome to the world's hottest deviled egg on Chili Chun. All right, so let's set about our work making the world's hottest deviled eggs. First, we're going to take, an egg, gently boiled, and just split it right down the middle. Oh, like that. Yeah, get that pretty little yellow. Not overcooked. It turns a little green when you do that, but it still tastes good. Doesn't really matter. And we'll take a little bowl, and so I'm just going to pop out the yolks to these guys just gently. I mean, obviously, if you're making deviled eggs for yourself, you're probably going to make more than one, but because of the nature of this deviled egg, I don't think I'm going to make more than one. So I'm just going to eyeball my ingredients, but I'll tell you my favorite recipe for deviled eggs along the way. But yeah, I got my yolks in here. And the critical ingredients I think you need for really good deviled eggs are mayo, but not too much. Just enough to give you like a nice saucy texture, just like that. Mustard, and in my world, there's only one mustard worth buying. In the non-fancy pants category, and that's the Whataburger brand. It's good. I'm a homer too, but it's good. But I'm a little generous with mustard. I like my deviled eggs to be tangy. I'm gonna get that in there. And lastly, a little bit of relish. And this is, I'm not a brand, well, I guess I am a brand loyalist, but the brand of relish that I really like is Vienna Chicago style. It's blue. It's weird, but oh my gosh, it's got a flavor. It's just a flavor that doesn't exist in other relishes as far as I know. And then that's usually my go-to recipe right there. But in the interest of making this a little bit of a special occasion, I've got some bacon bits as well, just to kick it up a tiny bit. So yeah, we've got our deviled egg makings in there. And so really all you're going to do is just mash it up. And I've got a really cheap fork, so I'm going to try not to break it. You just want to combine everything. This tastes even better if, like, when you combine it, you let it sit for a little while afterwards in the fridge, just for 15-20 minutes to let the flavors kind of come together. But it'll it's a deviled egg. Don't stress about it too much. Yeah, and so I'm just combining everything into a little paste right there, and then now that we've got a baseline deviled egg, which I think will be pretty good. It's time to bring the firepower, and I've got made famous by First We Feast, the Last Dab Reduxx, which is a mixture of Pepper X and chocolate Pepper X, and I just want to make sure I'm keeping track of how much I'm putting in here, and so I'm going to give it a healthy, yeah, I think that's about a hot sauce tasting's worth for one deviled egg. That hurt me pretty good before, so I think, well, yeah, get a little bit extra, get a little bit more. Come on. There, that's fine. Okay. Okay, that's quite enough. Yeah. So yeah, the last dab is in the mix, and we're also going to, you don't want to put the last dab on your hands and get it dry. That sucks. Yeah, so then we're going to combine this again. Now that we got our last dab in there, and that'll give us the pepper flavor and the heat that we're looking for. But not all the heat that we're going to have. We got a little bit more to come. Yeah, so I'm just mixing it all together, see? And it's already given it a nice color. That's probably, a teaspoon of the last dab. Not a ton, but it's just one egg. So, scale it for your recipe. There. And so I got my little mash. And I want to put this... Oh, that's in the way of the camera. There you go. I want to put this in my eggs, man. And so I'm going to take little scoops of this. And you just, if you want to be real fancy with it, you can put this in a piping bag. But my deviled eggs are chunky enough to where the piping bag isn't really practical. And plus, like I said, it's a deviled egg. It doesn't need to me, this is like having family over for dinner type of food, like a holiday or something. So it's pretty okay to just be kind of casual with it. And so I'll take my mix, it grows in volume when you add the stuff, so you end up with more mix than you have like egg white. But I like it to be kind of heaping like that. That's good. Yeah. Set this aside. There we go. So we have these pretty look at it. Pretty little deviled eggs. And then traditionally with a deviled egg, you'd sprinkle it with paprika to give it that red, hence the deviled. But I thought more appropriately, we're going to take mad scientist Roy Graham's dried jigsaw that he sent me right here in this menacing looking bag. Look at it. It's a bag of murder. And I'm going to take just a tiny bit. You know, I didn't learn my lesson. I'm going to use my strainer again because that's the right way to really, woo! There, a little sprinkle. And there's quite a bit on the back of one of these eggs, so that's quite enough of that, I think. Yeah. There, that's out of the way. Sort of. There we go. Yeah, so we'll put Roy's little bag right here. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we've sprinkled it with pure dried jigsaw peppers. We've mixed in about a teaspoon of Last Dab, maybe a little more into our filling. And then last but not least, I've got one of my fresh Cajamarca chilies that somehow still that plant's going strong, man. It's not even worried about winter or anything. There. And I thought it'd be funny, you know, since they're deviled eggs, to give them like little horns, you know? Yeah. Now they look really truly deviled. I'm a dork. Yeah, so there you have it. Yeah, we a little bit of Last Dab, some egg making ingredients, some pure dried jigsaw pepper, and a couple little slices of chili pepper that you got laying around. It don't have to be a Cajamarca, but I think the red looks cool. And then you end up with, I guess I'll go with the heaping one. And look at the jigsaw that got down there. I accidentally spilled it. Well, but you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, check it out. World's hottest deviled egg is right there before you with doused in jigsaw pepper with fresh pods inside. Make me want to sneeze. Cheers, YouTube. Oh man, that tastes really good. The mix of peppers gives you just a pronounced super hot flavor inside, but I think the thing that makes super hots easiest to deal with is in terms of flavor, not heat. In terms of flavor, makes them easiest to eat. It's where they taste better. Something tart, and the mustard adds that to the mix, and then the relish, brings it even more, a little sweetness. Boy, and plus the Last Dab, the ingredients beyond the ridiculous peppers, turmeric, coriander, cumin, ginger root. I gotta go with mustard. And mustard, yellow mustard's got tons of turmeric in it anyway, for the color purposes. It makes a good combination. That's not bad. And I really love Cajamarca chilies. Like, they're kind of sweet. They're real fruity. And there's not much of them, but there's just enough to give it like a little crunch and to give it like a little, just a little hint of fresh chili to kind of make a little more freshness appear in the dried and sauced peppers. But man, this might be the most delicious World's Hottest that we've done. This is really good. That steak was good, but this is like really good. If you have chili head friends, like-minded friends that are coming over, this would be a cool party snack to make them, I think. And do the horns. It's cute. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this was an inspirational chili head recipe for you, and you go find new ways to blow up yourself and your friends. And click subscribe if you haven't already. We do this kind of stuff all the time, on hot sauce reviews and things. And so, yeah, stick around for a lot more, especially when pepper season comes. There's going to be a lot of cool new pots being reviewed. And click the bell. You'll be notified whenever one of these new things happens for you. And lastly, click like. This is cool. Go ahead and click it. Yeah. And I'll catch you next time on yet another chili head exploration. in the universe of Chili Chun. Hi, and welcome to another chili.